An interesting saga this offseason has what's going to be going on with the Vikings running back room. So they held on to Dalvin Cook. He had shoulder surgery. $2 million of his $10.4 million base salary is now guaranteed. And then they re-signed Alexander Mattison on a 2-year deal. So the question is, what is going to be going on for who's toting the rock in this Kevin O'Connell offense? And then Friday, just out of nowhere, hitting us with a chair, Brad Biggs of Chicago Tribune or something, he wrote that the Vikings tried to sign David Montgomery, a former Bears running back who eventually signed with the Lions, which is it's just crazy. Where I love it. Now, maybe this is just Kwesi doing his due diligence, maybe. And again, it didn't really get into level of interest, right? So were the Vikings all in? Were the Vikings all in and just completely shattered and heartbroken when he signed his 3-year, $18 million deal with the Lions? Or were they just like, hey, David, what up? Nah. So part of this could have been the Vikings swinging and missing on Montgomery, or they were just checking the boxes and doing due diligence, which is Kwesi's job. I don't know. But like we said, eventually he stayed in division and signed a 3-year, $18 million deal with the Lions, ostensibly replacing Jamal Williams, who they lowballed, even though Jamal Williams was a touchdown machine last year, is what it is. And Montgomery, throughout his time in the NFL, he has been solid, right? He's been a powerful, quasi-shifty running back, the pride of Iowa State, getting things done, pretty underrated receiver as well. So he's a solid meat and potatoes type running back, and 3-year, $18 million deal, that's pretty damn good for him in this running back market. But it speaks to what the Vikings are thinking at the running back position, where obviously if there was genuine interest with Montgomery, timeline-wise, it had to have been before they eventually signed Mattison to that 2-year deal, because what's the point of signing Mattison and then signing David Montgomery? And I think that it's unlikely that Dalvin's going to be back. We talked about the possible scenarios. That there's no more upcoming key dates with his contract. His contract is currently, he's got $10.4 million base salary. $2 million of it is guaranteed. The Vikings save around $8 million in cap space if they trade him, $6 million if they cut him, and that remains the same up until the start of the regular season. Well, actually, they'd have even more cap savings because they can make him a post-June 1st cut or release, but that's neither here nor there. But I think it's unlikely that Dalvin's going to be back at that salary. We've outlined that. I think what's going to happen is they'll try to trade him. I don't think that they'll just straight up cut him unless it gets to the point of, hey, take this pay cut before the start of the season or we're going to cut you. I think that's what it's going to be, because I think they do feel fine with Madison Kinkene. Oh, by the way, so one of the reasons why Kinkene didn't get a lot of run in college at Iowa State was because of David Montgomery. So just when Kinkene was about to get a little bit of a roll, David Montgomery's like, I'm back, baby. That's right. Hey, can we bring Breece Hall in too? Why not? But also, we pointed out that the Vikings have been doing a lot of due diligence on draft running backs. And so they've been meeting with a lot of running backs as well. So they could potentially add one, even though they only have 5 draft picks as of right now. But we'll see. But, the Vikings, they have shown a recommitment to the run. They re-signed Madison. They re-signed C.J. Ham. They signed Josh Oliver, one of the best blocking tight ends in the game. And I don't know, it's just interesting, man. Just interesting that everything is sort of like, maybe the Vikings are getting back to playing bully ball up front. And it's interesting that they had some interest. Again, can't really tell if it was passing interest or completely shoving all the chips in the middle on David Montgomery, but we'll see. We'll see there. But let's know your thoughts. Our thoughts. The Vikings were reportedly in on former Chicago Bears and current Detroit Lions running back David Montgomery. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.